All right, I realized I forgot to show you in the malware setup how to make it sort of internet accessible, right? So you can have it running on your machine, kind of in a virtual machine, and then give this malware to anyone in the world, and they don't have to be on the same network as you. And hopefully this works out. So let's try it real quick. I'm going to log into my Kali machine. We're going to have to install something. I installed pip here, and I was also going to show you a way to clean this particular function up, so you don't have to do this whole long method equals post thing. So I'm going to pip 3 install flask equals 2.0, or let's see, how do you do it, like this? Yeah, let's do it like that. So I'm trying to get the latest version of Flask. I have the latest version of Flask, or one of the later versions of Flask. I think there's a .1 now. Let's try it. Let's just get with -u. So that's how you can specify versions of packages to install. Yeah, it looks like that's the latest, 2.0.1. And then we also need to install, what was it? jprq. So there's this command called ngrok, and allows you to run a server on your machine and then sort of get a public facing URL that anyone can communicate with. And then it sort of builds a tunnel, a bridge between your machine and that website, and then sort of pivots all the information from one machine to the other machine. So let's look at seeing if we can't make that work for our malware. So how's it do? If you type if you open up a new terminal, T, or actually, I'm just going to open a new one here. Shift C. Zoom in. If you type JQ, where was it? jprq. jprq is the thing I'm talking about here. So let's just open up a window in Firefox, search jprq. Get your local host online. All right. So we pip install jprq, and then we run jprq with some port number, and then we're going to get a website back. So I'm going to show you, hopefully, I'm going to show you something here. Let's do this. Okay. jprq 5000, because we're exposing 5000 as the port. It's not finding it. Why is that? Pip 3. Maybe we had to install it as root, because just the way things work sometimes. All right, so yeah, that was the problem. Okay, great. It wasn't installed in the right path. So it's saying we run jprq. We can specify a subdomain import. Before we do the subdomain part, I'm going to show you how it just kind of works by default. jprq 5123. All right. As I hit that, it's going to create a URL that is HTTPS encrypted kali.jprq.live. If I copy, I'm going to copy link address, and I open up my web browser and I paste that. I have all of a sudden that same welcome to the index of the malware server. I'm going to come over to my Windows machine, and it's still running. This malware has been running the whole time. Control C. Open up my, my web browser over here. I'm going to paste. Oh man, I guess it's not HTTPS:// kali.jprq.live. It's going to take a second, but this is reaching out over the internet, pivoting through another machine, and coming back to my home computer, right? So this is a way for me to have a website publicly available without having to do any kind of weird port forwarding or opening holes in my firewall or anything like that. Is this production grade? Could you run a corporate or business website with this? Probably wouldn't want to, but it does work for demonstrations. It does work for things like that. You can get very sophisticated and build infrastructure for your malware to support it that is enterprise grade, that is production ready. But this is a great gee-whiz demo. You could visit this on your phone, right? And it would do the same thing. So how do we make our malware take advantage of this? Rather than being on the same network, I can have it go like so, or rather, so. Now, this is going to reach out to this website, not an IP address, but this website. So what do? Let me test my malware. I go Python malware. This is malware, and it's running. It's getting a new command from this website, and it did that. It's, man, sure enough, it's working. So I'm going to interrupt it. Let me show you where it breaks down. So right now on my Kali machine, it's like I have two different servers running. I have one server right here and another server right here. This server is what makes this website happen, this HTTPS Kali jprq.live. And where you can see where it's getting these requests and forwarding them to this server. So this is acting kind of like a proxy for us. All right, so what did I say about this subdomain? Notice that we ended up with kali.jprq.live. I think by default to just pick your host name. So I don't want that. I want something a little more bespoke. I think I can go -s, and then I'm going to type custom -malware. Now I have a website that is HTTPS custom-malware jprq.live. Copy link address, open this up in a web browser. Now notice the kali.jprq is dead. Tunnel doesn't exist is what we're going to see, right? Custom malware, right? Welcome to the index of the malware server. Notice my Windows is probably broken, right? This malware, I've changed something on the server and the client doesn't know about it yet. This tunnel doesn't exist. Let's update our code, right? Because you imagine there's somebody else in the world that has kali.jprq.live. Apparently not at this very moment. Otherwise, if they were running it, we would see this. But let's do custom -malware save. And then there's that. Okay, cool. We run it. This is malware. We're going to this website. Added benefit of this is we have valid TLS certificates that we didn't have to pay for, that we didn't have to do anything weird to get. It's just a wild card certificate that's issued to this domain. This is a tool that developers use in order to, I don't know, make their lives easier with regards to, testing and sharing their code with other people, their projects, so on and so forth, just on a temporary basis. So what am I doing? I'm bundling it, PyInstaller, one file. Nothing's changed about how we build our malware. Just if we have additional files that we need to bundle into it, it's gonna, just need to be that away. So let's let it go. Hopefully it's gonna say it built it successfully. I'm gonna come in here. I'm just gonna double click on the malware. Malware generating new or getting new commands. It got a command from a timestamp. It's sending the command back. If I look at this, you can see we're going to get some more requests here in a second. There's a new command and a response. being received and gotten. So, all right, well, that's that video. That was pretty short. Is there anything else we need to do? Not right now. Not right now. Yeah. The other is look at Wireshark. We'll do that in another video. We'll do Wireshark in another video. All right, thanks.